Yo, welcome to Trippy Commentaries. I'm RJ, joining up with FPS Kyle.
What's going on, Trippy Nation?
And Mike.
What's happening, everyone?
Thank you guys for joining us as we try to solve the Chiliad mystery here in GTA 5. In the last episode, we were exploring the Humane Labs, and we found a pitch black rock. Many people told us to return to the rock with the HVY dump, so that way we could attempt to move it or possibly unlock something, maybe break it open. Unfortunately, as we returned, the rock is now a normal colored rock. It's just a normal gray that we see around San Andreas.
Yep.
It is no longer pitch black, so we can confirm it is a texture glitch.
Fail. Yes, unfortunately, it is not black. We didn't check it out before we drove the bulldozer all the way over here, but
Yeah. It was a long drive.
Let's see if maybe we can move it, possibly.
I guess we could still try. I mean, it was in such a crazy area. It's right outside the Humane Labs. We've already had a lot of reports of, we've had different colored trees in the area. There's been some lights that appeared on top of the water and even underneath inside of the water. So we thought maybe, you know, it was just a really interesting location to find a black rock.
Yeah,
Mike, when you first saw it, you said that you thought it looked exactly like a meteorite.
That's right. It did look like a meteorite to me. I mean, it has a black coat to it, shiny, very weird.
Aerodynamic.
And now it's
looking
gone.
as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, like it fell through the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Of course, we cannot move the rock at all, so it has nothing to do with the mystery, guys, but we are going to try out another theory on making it to 88 miles per hour with the Space Docker, which probably is GTA 5's version of the DeLorean. We are going to take it back to the train tracks and see if we can pull off the same exact thing they did in Back to the Future 3. Marty and Doc were able to get the DeLorean back to 88 miles per hour despite the fact that the engine didn't work and they didn't even have tires.
Nope.
So we'll take it back to the train tracks and see if maybe this theory is what will unlock something, maybe get us to travel back in time or possibly travel to somewhere else. I mean, people have said that it would be perfect to travel back in time because we can go to the original San Andreas,
Exactly.
where CJ is probably chilling with his version of the Jetpack. Let's go ahead and grab the Space Docker, guys. We'll meet you on the train tracks. Alright, we made it. Now we must shoot the tires out before a train comes and kills us before we can get it done. Alright, one bullet should do it. Of course, there are red lightning bolts on each of the tire. You can find lightning bolts on the Chiliad mystery mural. And we gotta find some way to maybe power this thing up. In Back to the Future, they actually get the DeLorean struck by lightning because they know exactly where the lightning is going to strike.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we don't have that ability here in GTA 5. You'd think that'd be something that they would give us if they really did want us to get struck by lightning. We still have some theories that we can do to attempt it and try to get struck in the Space Docker. But that's pretty cool how in the movie they know that the clock tower gets struck, so they time it out perfectly. Where is the train? I saw a light coming. There it is. You can see the light. Alright, so once again, guys, this is the best location that we have found to try to get this done. There is a sign that says 88 right there next to the alien water towers. As soon as the train hits us, we're going to activate Franklin's ability. You can see there's definitely some sparks coming up.
Here we go.
This is pretty crazy. In Back to the Future, when the DeLorean is about to travel into time, it just sparks show up on the entire thing. They overtake it altogether, and we definitely got some spark action here. I'm not sure if we are going 88 miles per hour. I should mention, guys, that you do go faster than it looks like you are going while you are traveling in Franklin's special ability. This isn't exactly how they did it in the movie.
Sideways, and we have come off.
It looked pretty interesting, but unfortunately we weren't able to get it done in this go-around. Let's go ahead and reload it and try this again. There's Mount Chiliad in the background. Now another interesting thing, K-Mac, is that it just turned 2015, which is a pretty big year when it comes to Back to the Future. In fact, the movie predicted some pretty crazy stuff that unfortunately are not coming to fruition.
Yeah, definitely some crazy stuff. Obviously, the most the most well known is the Mr. Fusion, the home energy reactor that instantly gets rid of your food or makes compost of your food. They use that obviously to power the DeLorean to get them back to their original year they came from. Now they also had at this time self-tying shoes, which what the hell, that hasn't come out yet.
Still waiting on that one, yeah.
That would be great. How come they haven't created that yet? Like,
yeah.
What the hell's going on?
What else?
A self-drying jacket, which is pretty interesting.
Oh, man,
you're
that
wet,
would
you
be
go inside.
Where we live in Tampa Bay. It rains
huge.
constantly. We need that.
Yep. You got other things like the hover belt. If you got a little discomfort in the back, you just get in the hover belt and it hangs you upside down. And
Screw the hover belt. I want the hoverboard.
Now that is this. Yes, that is the. I was going to use that as last but not least the ever important hoverboard, which still has not been created.
I
yet.
think the last but not least is the Cubs actually winning the World Series.
Yes,
That's could happen. They got a new manager, Joe Madden.
Yeah.
Could be their year.
It could be a
Now, one
possibility.
thing that has come to fruition in real life, hovering cameras. Drones are ever more popular right now.
All right.
We do have that, so we did get one thing. We figured out how to do one thing.
Isn't there also a Jaws movie or something?
Jaws 19.
Yes.
Jaws 19.
Wow.
Still waiting on a couple Jawses to actually get up to Jaws
Unfortunately,
19.
Didn't get the Jaws 19. But
Another reason why we think this location is the most logical place to pull this off at is it looks very similar to where they did this in Back to the Future 3.
yeah.
You have the track that leads right to a bridge now. In the movie, the bridge was out of commission.
Yeah, there really wasn't a bridge, but
They don't have anything like that here in GTA 5. Here comes the train once again. Now, one thing I do want to try to do as it gets closer is shoot it with the railgun. Is it possible to blow it up? I strongly doubt it, but just one shot. Let's hurry up and get it one more time. Didn't work. Quickly in there, Franklin.
Yeah.
Special ability activated.
Very nice.
All right. Once again, you have the sparks. The cool thing is,
Tires are on.
these rims really do fit in perfect with the train tracks.
Yeah,
so it does make sense.
I still feel that we're missing, the flux capacitor or the Mr. Fusion.
Yeah.
we need that. And it looks like this is the perfect location for it in the back.
Whoa! And there we go, flying, and
Not into the
a
future.
grand explosion.
Or the past.
But it is cool you actually bring that up, K-Mac, because we've talked about trying to get struck by lightning. That's one of the ways they traveled into the future. We have, actually, I believe that was the past.
That was in the past.
We have
85.
the Mr. Fusion, and
Yeah.
then we have the train attempt here. So maybe we do need to check out that Mr. Fusion. We have that weird-looking contraption on the back of the space docker. Let's go ahead and look at that one more time, and let's try it out one last time to end this episode, guys. We're going to equip the space docker with sticky bombs.
Of course.
And once we make it to that bridge, this time I'll make sure we actually do make it to the bridge. I'll hold it steady, and as soon as we make it to where we are assuming Marty traveled back into the future, right as he was going to hit that drop in the bridge, that's where we're going to ignite the sticky bombs. We'll see what happens.
Let's do it.
Alright guys, let's try this one last time. You can see on the top of the space docker there's those tanks. It looks like a perfect place to put the flux capacitor or possibly the Mr. Fusion.
It is 2015.
And there is one other method that we have yet to talk about that they used to reach 88 miles per hour. They equipped the DeLorean when they traveled to 2015 with the ability to fly.
Yep.
And that was the easiest way they could get it to 88 miles per hour. It would be the ultimate Easter egg if there was some way for them to make the space docker fly. I mean, that would be crazy. Who needs the jetpack? If they gave us the power to where the space docker's wheels turned on their side and flew much like the Hydra, which is something else we hope to get here in the game.
With the heist, yeah.
Let's go ahead and make it up to the bridge. In Back to the Future 3, the DeLorean was able to travel into the
Launches right
future
off the broken bridge.
right before it fell to its death.
Back into the past.
Perhaps this is the way to do it, guys. As soon as we reach the halfway point, we'll explode. Thanks again for joining us. Make sure to stay tuned here at Trippy Commentaries. Hopefully we can reach 88 miles per hour and travel into the future, or in this case, into the past to the original San Andreas to meet back up with CJ. Let us know if you guys have any other locations you think that we should do this at. This looks like the most logical location on the UV map. There's some secret messages involving that alien water tower section, but we have yet to find anything to do there. Let us know if you have any ideas, any theories, and we will catch you in the next episode of the Jetpack Hunter here in GTA 5. We need all the help we can get when it comes to the Chiliad mysteries, so please give us your ideas. And until then, make sure, as always,
stay trippy.